Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hi, Oracle Throne. Hi, Mixed Witch. I was just, when I was doing all this and you guys couldn't hear me, I was on mute. Hopefully you can hear me now. I was laughing or saying, yeah, the island life is wonderful in so many regards. But the internet situation, I'm trying. Okay, go. Okay, now you can hear me. How's the video? How's the video coming through? And I'm sorry I have to look down and to look at the comments and look at the camera. Had to jimmy rig something really fast. And yeah. Okay, cool. I don't know if you guys can see me okay. Let me know if it's jumpy. If it is, and I'll just record a freaking video and upload it with the winner's announcement. How are you guys doing? How's it going? Man, today's Friday over here, Friday 7:45 and p.m. And I was running around today, looking at the house being built that we have being built out here, and wash my hair. That felt good, but that's a process. And okay, it's 98%. That's not good. McSquidwitch, 98% is not 100%. You're probably being too kind about the video quality. Give it to me straight. So, I'm weak. Hi, Kylie's. Welcome back to this part 2. She said it's good enough. That ain't good enough for me. Perfection is at the core. So I did go to my little post office box in town and I ordered the Antique Anatomy Tarot again. I actually have this, I have the mass market that was printed like when it was first published, mass market, and it's in the United States. But I wanted to work with it and I was too impatient to wait till I go back to the United States to get it. So I ordered it again because I'll probably give that first one to my son's girlfriend. She's into tarot decks, or I'll give it to a friend who's just starting out. I had a few friends that in Sacramento that were getting into tarot as I was leaving. But I heard that this last batch that was printed is a lot more thicker. I personally didn't care that it was super thin cardstock because I'm a riffle shuffler and it was mass market, and I was like, whatever, I can always buy a new one if it's that serious. But so hi Nomi, welcome. I'm so happy, Lisa, that it's much better than before. That was making me so angry. You guys, it's a love-hate. Videos are cool because you get a seamless video upload, right? But it's editing, and then it takes forever because I'm on the island, so it takes twice as long to upload a video. But then the lives are nice because I get to interact with you guys. But then we got all these tech issues and things. So I don't know. So I'm not gonna go. Obviously, I'm gonna flip through of this deck. I'm just happy that I got a deck in the mail. So, and I'm gonna use it with my Oracle of Oddities, and I got the Memento Mori. I haven't flipped through or unboxed it yet. I've had it for a few weeks now, but I've been so busy with the Hoodoo Tarot Study group. It is thicker. It's quite thicker than the first mass market edition print. Smells good. So the Hoodoo Tarot Study, how many of you are actively doing the Hoodoo Tarot Study right now? Because that's what this giveaway was all about. It was like to say, hey guys, let's do a celebratory giveaway in honor of our Tarot Study group. How's it going for everyone? Because that was what we're supposed to be doing tonight, or just tonight for me. Let's check in. Hey, Jen. Hello. Oh my goodness. I have to say something to you. Let's give a shout out to Jen for running an amazing, seamless tarot-thon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you inspired me because during the giveaway for the tarot-thon, you had did the spreadsheet dealing where you did the formula that automatically picks the winner. And I was like, that, like you all know how I love spreadsheets, right? So I was like, I'm going to get the formula and do it because I didn't want to print paper just to like, because I'm not going to handwrite all the names, the entries. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that. So the next thing was to print it, but I'm trying to be better about printing paper unless I absolutely need to. You know, trying to be better in the world. So I saw her formula at Tarot-thon for the giveaway, and I was like, oh my God. So we'll be doing that. We're going to be doing that. And I tested it out. I'm like, oh, it works. It works. I love Excel. I'm a nerd when it comes to certain things. But you guys probably could guess that because I collect a lot of decks. Let me see. Yes. Didn't we have, I enjoyed that so much, Tarot-thon. Being like the whole creative process of us, collaborating together, when we were choosing the different topics we were going to work on and discuss, and then to actually be a part of it and to watch it. And I really was like, I'm going to stay up as long as I possibly can to watch it and watch every single one of them, even if I fell asleep. And I actually only fell asleep on two. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yes. Loving the Hoodoo Tarot Study. And I told my book club about it. Yay. Yeah, because it was like I'm inspired by book clubs, right? To do this tarot study. And I love that the video that I did, the Free Man, this week, I published the Free Man, which is AKA, or also known as the Fool card from the Hoodoo Tarot. And what I'm doing is deep diving into right now, the majors, and eventually the courts, and then the minors. But I like to feel like, okay, I'm talking about it now. You guys engage with me on your thoughts about the card. You know how they do in a book club where they're like, well, this is what I thought, or this is what I appreciated, or this is what my takeaway. And we do it, in that style. But the Hoodoo Tarot Study is something more. It's like we're each participating wholeheartedly. We're doing our daily draws. Some powerful stuff is coming up for each of us. I love being able to take a moment with the deck and really just get one-on-one with it. And all the messages that are coming up are on time. Sometimes it's a little heavy. I'm not going to lie. It can be a little heavy. And it's okay if it gets heavy, and it's okay if you need a break. You just resume and pick up where you left off. I'm not going to be coming over here and spanking you on the hand or anything like that. No, it can be heavy. And so I just appreciate everybody's enthusiasm, everybody's participation. That's what's making the group so special, and I'm so grateful to each of you. Love my data nerd friends. Wish I was better at that stuff. Listen, I'm going to be honest. The Excel stuff didn't come till 2017. Actually, the day of that eclipse in August 2017, I got offered a promotion to becoming an analyst at that time. And I didn't know a lick of like spreadsheets. I was like, usually somebody else in our company did the spreadsheet, and it was just my job to like throw some data in there and move on. But mostly I'm a writer. I think about things. That's the type of work that I was doing. It wasn't me doing spreadsheets. But I found out once I became an analyst that I actually really do like Excel sheets, and I use it for everything: my deck collecting, my wish list, my business for my tarot readings, the house that's being built. I'm tracking the expenses, for that. So there's a spreadsheet for everything. You guys should see it. Like, I have a gazillion spreadsheets, and I'm so grateful that my bosses pushed me outside of my comfort zone and said, we see something in you that you may not be able to see. We think you should do the job. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. I just want to be an arbitration specialist and argue like liability, I mean in like auto accidents and things like that. I handled arbitration filings on behalf of an insurance company. And when they go to fight with another, let's say Geico's insured got into a collision with our vehicle, then it was my job to file an arbitration, because Geico's like, I'm not paying y'all, your driver's at fault. And I'm like, hell, your driver's at fault. And then I have to argue based on statute, based on case law, based on the policy contract in some instances. It sounds boring, but it was actually quite interesting, because we have to have, you work with investigators and doctors. It's actually, I miss it. I kind of miss it. I'm not going to lie. But I'm grateful that my bosses said, be an analyst, learn Excel, and see what you do. And I fell in love with it. And the rest is history. And here we are doing the spreadsheet for the giveaway. And now I'm not doing any of that insurance stuff. So there you go. Oh, thank you. I don't know which part is impressive, but thank you, Jen. Let's see. Ooh, it's that bottle of graveyard dirt on the Freeman that made me think of the Memento Mori. Yes. So when I was preparing for the Hoodoo Tarot Study, I was like, what decks do I want to use? Because y'all know from my videos that I put out, I like to do tarot combos. I like to have an oracle, sometimes a Lenormand, but an oracle and a tarot, and marry them and let them play during a reading. And I was like, I need to, since I'm going to be doing this tarot study for 12 weeks, you guys are really only committed to like 2 solid weeks of doing the deep dive. But I'm doing this for about 12 weeks as new people come on, and I'm not going to be doing it like crazy. But y'all are my inaugural group where I'm in the trenches with you doing the first basically 14 days of our tarot study together. And then I'll hop in there when new people come for 12 weeks. I digress. But I was like, I forgot where I was going with that point. But anyways, I'm just, oh, hold on. Oh, hold on, let me see. I've had such good intentions with the Hoodoo. I wanted to participate. I got behind, even if it got started, it's just fun seeing everyone's posts. Yeah, and that's okay. And you do it whenever you can. Now, I know me. I know that I need to commit to something and do it and have a regimented kind of way of doing it. Not everybody needs to operate like that. I just wanted to reconnect with the Hoodoo Tarot after moving from Sacramento to here to Las Terrenas. And I knew that it would be fun to do it with like-minded individuals who are on a similar journey, spiritual journey. And it's obviously Hoodoo Tarot, so it's a tarot study group. So yeah, there's beautiful things coming up about how to do Hoodoo, but we're approaching it from a tarot reader's perspective, not necessarily from a Hoodoo practitioner, although we have Hoodoo practitioners in there. So it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful what's happening in the Facebook group. Oh no, I gotta go back. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. So back to that. That's where I went. I digressed. Yeah, I was like, that was one of the decks. So I ended up ordering the Memento Mori a few months back, and it took a while to get here, which is fine. To go with my Antique Anatomy. I thought I brought the Antique Anatomy, and then I watched the videos that I did where I brought my decks from the States to here. I shipped them here, and I was like, I didn't bring it. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it because I want to play with it. I want to play with the Memento Mori with the Hoodoo Tarot, and I want to play with it with my Oracle of Oddities, and also the Antique Anatomy. I mean, I'm one of those people that I'm like, I have to have coordinating decks. It's like a thing. It's ridiculous, but it's a thing. Oh, so yeah, no worries. It's fun that you're just checking out the post. Not a problem. I love that we've got everybody just joining in when they can. And then I've got my folks who are like faithful, who started early. Shout out to the people who started early before we even officially kicked it off, because you're ahead. You're ahead. So I'm keeping up with y'all. Let's see. I've enjoyed following the group, and I'm so glad you like my spread. Yes, thank you for sharing your spread. See, there's spreads being shared. There's the deep stuff being shared. So the beautiful vulnerability that we're all having in this, that's what makes it powerful. That's also what makes a books club, I want to say book study, a book club powerful, is when you can get to the point of actually really relating with one another and sharing from the heart. And it's really cool. I'm so pleased. Yeah, you're welcome. I enjoy the deep dives. I do. And there's another one that's going to be published in a couple of days. I did the next one. I forgot what the names are, forgive me, of the names that are switched in Hoodoo for the magician, for the high priestess, so forth and so forth. So I've done another video that I'll be publishing and putting that out, deep diving. So keep a lookout, it's coming. And I'm going to keep doing it, keep going, keep going. I don't know. I've been bad, y'all. My sleeping habits have been a little rocky the last few weeks. I don't know. I'm getting rest, but I take a nap. So I have to wake up in the morning to get my daughter ready for school. But let me tell you, sometimes I've been staying up to like one something in the morning, just because I like looking at y'all's posts in the Hoodoo Tarot Study group. And so I start getting lost and reading them and commenting. But that's not the only reason why I'm up. I'm just up, just doing stuff. And I wake up at 7:30 to get my daughter ready for school, and I'll do some work, whatever I got on my plate, and then I might take a nap, and then I get moving. So I gotta probably eliminate the nap and then finally go to bed at a decent hour, I think is what needs to happen. We'll see. So, oh, thank you for saying that, Jen. Likewise, you do a lot for the community too, and I'm appreciative as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And from me to you, because yes, you do a lot as well. So, it's a labor of love. I love y'all. I do. It's just, this is my happy space. Oh, okay. So I will be doing like a little video, a little montage, or maybe some shorts. I've been recording where I've been starting to go out into town. I'm kind of freaked out a little, trying to get used to being here as an American. And usually I'm not going to bore you guys with all of that, but I've been recording like from start to finish and taking pictures, recording videos of the house being built. And I had, just last week, I did some recordings. I'm looking, I see a mosquito. I did some recordings of how the house is being built. And already since I did that recording, they've done more. And I had a really special moment this afternoon with them as they were getting off work, the workers who are building the house. We treated them to some, we call it Presidentes, that's the national beer. And we sat down, my husband and I, he's supposed to, we sat down and we had beers. It's like the end of the day. And they're laughing and talking. And my husband knows a lot more Spanish than I do, but they were speaking slowly enough for me to understand. I can understand better than I can speak it. Yeah, I'm trying, y'all. But we had a magic moment. So I looked at the house today. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's even different than what I'm going to show my friends. And once I'm done editing the little videos, I'm like, oh my goodness, but that's good. The office where I'm going to be actually filming and doing my recordings and my readings. I almost wanted to cry. Like the walls are finally like smooth. Like I could envision like what it's gonna look like. I'm so juiced. I'm so juiced. Like, oh my God. I'm in the bedroom. It's hot as hell. I meant to apologize. You probably hear a fan over here. The window's open and there's some loud animal sounds happening. But it's so hot. I'm sorry, y'all. You're gonna hear sounds. Let's see what you guys talking about. Let's see. I hope we'll all keep posting as we can. Not all the cards feel intuitive to me, so it's good to see what other people. Yes, that's another thing. This is one of those decks. The Hoodoo Tarot is one of those decks that it is helpful to see other people's takes on it. And so, and also, thank you, Lisa, for bringing this up. The deep dives, they're not going to always be as heavy as the free man. Sometimes I'm not going to always have all these deep answers, or like you said, like some things are super intuitive to me because I'm right there in the active experience of the full card moment in my life. But there's going to be some that are a little bit, So I'm not going to just know it all myself. I'm going to look at what my fellow tarot study group members are saying about a particular card or a particular type of reading, or maybe they have a spread that really works well with this deck and that I'm going to employ and I already have. I'm so grateful that it is growing and flourishing with really awesome people. I'm all like, this is the highlight of my time right now in 2021. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Can't wait to show you guys. And I'll be going about town. I keep mentioning I need to go to this little, it's a Haitian store that sells things, I'm assuming for voodoo practitioners, but you know, I can go up in there. And I've gone in there before and I just looked around the lay of the land of the store and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is where I need to be. They're not selling decks or anything like that. I got plenty of those, but they have some things that I definitely can use in my practice. So I'm hoping that they'll be open to me filming. And if I give a plug, you know, like when you come to Dominican Republic, come here. You know what I mean? We'll see. Drinking my tea. It's already a little tepid. Yes, thank you. The guidebook does have, that's what I like about the guidebook too. I was mentioning that in the Facebook group, and maybe it was on YouTube. I don't know. It's one of the places we were chatting about, maybe it was both, that the meanings are all encompassed in the actual meaning section, whether it's the more negative aspects of a card meaning or the positive. It's in the text of the meaning, and you just read it, and if you need to, or you can intuitively read the card, or if you know the tarot card meanings, you can draw from that. I like to definitely look at the book. I've read it a couple of times. That's just me. You know, I prefer with this deck, maybe not all new tarot decks to me, but with this deck, I enjoy reading the Hoodoo Tarot guidebook because there's such beautiful historical references, and I like Tiana's McQuiller's writing style and the way she describes the characters, like in the majors. So let me see. Yeah, the historical cultural context, and you know, I'm reading, and thank you, Queen Osset, for making this recommendation. I'm enjoying this book. I'm looking at my tablet. I'm reading A Secret History of Memphis Hoodoo. And I think I mentioned in another live or video before that my family is, like, I have family in Memphis, and sometimes when I fly there, if I'm not flying into Atlanta, Georgia, and going to Mississippi, where most of my people are, my family's people, I'll go fly into Memphis. And you're talking about some really good eating, so I like to, I like to go to Memphis. It's actually just I rent a car in Memphis and then drive like an hour and 45 minutes to my people's part of the country. So I'm reading this book, and it's so deep, the history, and it's my family's history culturally too, but it's not necessarily mine, because I don't identify as a hoodoo practitioner. I'm starting the study of it. I'm a student of it, but I don't feel like I can just claim I'm a hoodoo practitioner. You know what I mean? So, but in terms of the story, the history, the culture, that's why I was drawn to getting this deck. And I'm a tarot reader, that's for sure. That's what I am. A Black woman from America, but two parents who are from Mississippi and who are descendants of slaves. That is what I am. And so we have similarities in these stories. So it's a really good book. I'm enjoying reading it. Sometimes it's heavy. I have to put it down. Stop making all that noise. I'm trying to open it. Oh, that's why you're making all that noise. I check out books from my Sacramento Public Library. So I checked the Memphis book out, Memphis Hoodoo book, out of Sacramento Library, and I was like, "Are you not letting me in anymore?" But no, I was going to the wrong app. I'm like, don't do that. But anyone can really. That's what Tiana was saying, and I love that in our group. Melanie, shout out to you. She posts different links to different articles or different interviews that was done with Tiana about it's okay if you do it respectfully to approach this deck, to approach anyone to approach it. Don't be afraid. This is good. Just be respectful. I as well will be respectful. And that's why, to that end, I need to mention, like, I want to show you guys the beautiful people of the DR, the Dominican Republic, but I want to do so in a respectful kind of way. I'm an American. Yes, I'm Black. Yes, we look the same. Like many of them, they smile and they hug. Like I've never been so hugged before so much today, because my husband wanted to show me off, and when they saw me, they were surprised that I was brown skinned like them, and they were like taking my arm and putting it up next to them, and they were like, oh, because normally, guys, I'm here doing readings. Like, I don't really go out of the house. I might go to the beach and go grocery shopping and run errands, but I come back here and do readings and videos for now. That's changing, but whatever. So he wanted to show me off, and they hugged me, and they were like, oh, so pretty, and they were like, I don't know. I think they thought he would be married to a light person, and so that's also the thing with there's colorism there. Here, well, there, here. It's just an interesting thing, and I'm a United States citizen, so, and I have more, I don't want to say it, but more resources, more money, more access, and I just don't want to be exploitative. And I know I would never, but I just want to figure out a way to do it respectfully, to film them, to make sure I can articulate what I'm trying to share about them and their home. And I don't know, I just want to be respectful. That's all. Just want to be respectful. Because we all, could fall short. Where am I? I got lost. Oh, there we are. She said, what kind of animal sounds? Right, girl? Thankfully, it's nothing hella crazy. Like, like, I think it's some kind of frog and cricket sounds, nothing crazy. There's actually, I just discovered today a dead frog right outside the windowsill. And I'm like, well, I'm not dealing with that. So, so I gotta let my husband, I forgot to tell him. But there will be cows. It's nothing crazy. There are tarantulas. There are weird looking spiders that cause me to scream. But I'm told they're more scary looking than they're actually like a threat. I don't know. Just tons of lizards, but they don't really make sounds. Yeah, tons of lizards. We have lizards. We have one named Pickle that comes in every night, and he perches up on a little branch, and he's like super routine, and he sleeps through the night, and he leaves and goes and does what he does, and he comes back every night. So my daughter named him Pickle. There's geckos, so it's nothing too crazy. And we had an earthquake, and I was kind of excited. I'm all like, oh, we did this, we did that. We had an earthquake on Wednesday or Thursday. It was like a 5.0. I slept through it like I usually do when I was in California. I'm good for sleeping through an earthquake. But I kind of miss some. I know that people are like, you're crazy. Why would you say that? I'm like, I kind of like the movement. It sounds crazy, I know, but I'm weird this way. I like a little movement, I like a little excitement. But my husband felt it. He came and ran and woke me up. I'm like, hello, I'm taking my nap. Yeah, I like using clarifying oracle cards with using this deck, and I just like using oracle to clarify a message or to add to a tarot message, especially certain things that we're discussing, whether we're doing the Hoodoo Tarot Study or when I'm doing like readings. Just let's say I'm doing readings on hotlines, and a client is asking about something really heavy, and the card is showing up like, no, this person's not coming back anytime soon. From the foreseeable future, from what I can see, it's meant. And the oracle, kind of helps us soften that blow. So I use the oracle for a variety of different reasons. Let's see. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, I love that, Nomi. It does. It really does. The Hoodoo Tarot, you can't, it's topical and very, I could ask a simple question and it doesn't have to be deep, or I can ask a really deep question. When I was in the States and I had my ancestral altar, I'm looking, peeping at, I don't have my racket. I have a zapper racket that kills mosquitoes. They tore me up this week. And so I'm like, I'm looking at you. I use the Hoodoo Tarot as a part of my ancestral worship practice. When I have my altar, I don't have a designated altar space for my ancestors. And I was really struggling with that. And to the point where I was like, why am I going to even do the Hoodoo Tarot Study group if I feel like there's a little part of me that's missing? But then I work with the deck, I work with my ancestors, like helping or having the deck help me to kind of make that reconnection to that practice. And they were like, come as you are and stop playing. My ancestors. And that's like my grandmothers. They're like, what are you doing? You have work to do, ma'am. Get busy. You don't need the altar. The altar is more for you. And that's beautiful. You honor us and we love that. But don't let that just stop you in your tracks. And once I got that confirmation with the help of the cards and just my intuition and sitting with that and journaling about it, it was like, they're right. I'm sitting there just like, oh, well, woe is me. I don't have my ancestral altar. This is, and I could make something here, but it's really temporary staying here, temporary stay. And it's kind of frustrating as I had a home where it wasn't temporary. Everything was like, I thought it was going to be there forever. I bought the house and I thought it was going to be there forever. And then one day last year, I was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Time to go. And I left. Like, so there we go. So then there goes having to sell my everything for my altar, including the little stands or the shelf that it was on. And it's hard. It's kind of hard. All right. It's gonna, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm making my way through the comments. Yeah, and it's such a powerful reader. It is ancestral work. Thank you. It is. Working with our ancestors, becoming comfortable with them. And that's another thing. Sometimes it gets really heavy. And sometimes when we're first starting out and there's a certain ancestor that wants to work with you or like realizes, oh, look who's awake. Look who has their light on and who's actually accessing, you know, the spirit world. Oh, well, let me chat and let me just come on in. And it's maybe an answer. So you're like, I don't think so. You know, we're working with how do we address and deal with, and you know, those situations when you may not want to be working with a particular ancestor, or maybe they don't want to be bothered by you. You know, that happens too. So we've been exploring that. It's been amazing. Yes. Yeah. Yes, yes, indeed. Hey, Essence 818, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, I'm so happy you're here. I get all happy when my peeps, my folks, my fam come in. The people who have so much in common with. I have so much in common with y'all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all are my favorites. Okay. No problemo. No problemo. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Look at that. Thank you for saying that. And then altruism. So I end up show you. This is now my makeshift portable altar. I have everything I need in here to like, you know, to work, to do it, to do the thing until I can set it up in my new office. Cannot wait. I am here for the Altoid altar. Okay. Just that. Okay, I think I might just have to do that as a homework assignment for the tarot study group. I just have to do that. Okay, guys, the smallest altar space you could possibly make. Go. Yes, the Oracle Throne. I have been doing tarot for a while up until I got the Hoodoo Tarot, but this is one of those decks that takes it up a notch in your level of understanding. You know what I mean? Like no matter where you are in your journey of learning the tarot and learning the cards and learning how to read, this is one of those decks that takes you to the next level. At least my personal experience. Yes, the shadow work, it is. And the shadow work, I like this deck so much because even though it's a great deck to use, I mean, some people will say you could, and it's true, you can use any deck for shadow work. But this one especially lends itself to it, but it also doesn't bite. I've had some tarot decks, and some people might think this sounds crazy. It might sound crazy to people who especially don't read cards, but I've had some tarot decks that are kind of mean. Like the I ended up giving it to my son. He wanted it. The Wheel of the Year Tarot. When I work with that, I see a big old moth. The moth is like this big. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, at least it's outside. My son loves the Wheel of the Year tarot, but every time I would try to use it, and I would try to use it even for client like love readings and things. It was just a little too. I don't know. The energy felt a little not soft. The Hoodoo Tarot feels like talking to grandma. She's gonna give you some tough love because you need it. Nothing more, you know, nothing less. She's going to do it in a way that just is grandma's love. Now, somebody might say, well, I had a mean old grandma. Okay, that's true. But generally speaking, many of us, our grandmothers, when we think of our grandmothers, it's a comforting feeling. Or we think of a dear loved one who just, envelops us with love, but they give us that tough, love advice that we need to hear from time to time. And I like to use it in a way that doesn't feel like shadow work. Like if I'm talking, it's like asking questions about my personal relationship, my marriage. And there may be some shadow stuff that I'm doing or that I'm not seeing, blind spots. And this deck really helps me with those kind of readings too. So it just, I've fallen even more in like, I was in love with this deck before. Last year I was in love with it. But now it's just like times 10, the love. Isn't it? Yes, I love an idea of a portable altar. I mean, who doesn't need a portable altar? I have a more sturdy suitcase kind of one, but sometimes I'm on the back of a little what they call moto out here. It's like a little motorcycle, and that's how they do their little taxis. So I need something kind of light and soft. I don't need my little heavy little suitcase. That ain't gonna work when I'm trying to go to the beach. So that fits the bill. Okay, I'm gonna make that an assignment. You got it. That's our one. That's gonna be maybe our capstone, final, final assignment. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Hey Jen, thanks for stopping by. I will finally announce. Ooh, it's getting late, y'all. It's because of my little internet snafu. Thanks, Jen, for stopping by. I'm so happy you did. I'm gonna do the announcement because that's why y'all here. Let's see. Shadow work is hard, but so rewarding. Yes. People, they want to shy away from it. Well, and some people will say, do you really want to do it? Do you need to do it? Well, that's a personal thing to know if you're ready to do it. But I feel like in my life, I've dealt with so much light and shadow. I just feel like it's just a part of me. It's not separate. It's just when I do shadow work, it's about finding a way of blending the light and the dark and being able to manage it and mitigate it when it becomes an issue for me. And so when I look at it like that, it's not so scary, and I just want to do it. But sometimes I'm not in the mood too, and that's okay. And then I just set the cards down and we don't do it. But I'm one of those people that I sign up for shadow work. Name of deck again. Which deck was I talking about? I forgot. Was it the Memento Mori? Were we talking about that one? You guys let me know in the chat. Let me know. Oh, thank you. Name. Dang it. See, and I want to, I got to go on Pinterest and look and see, I think that there are portable, on Etsy, there's little portable ones, little wooden ones, because when I would go to the Northwest Tarot Symposium, there was a guy there that's created little wooden ones. So that is a thing. But I like the idea of the little Altoid, just using something that you wouldn't think of and then turning it into your little altar. So I'm a little jealous. The Hoodoo Tarot, thank you. Final project. We got a final project. Okay, so I went through that. I'm just making sure. I think we're good. Oh my gosh. The Herb Crafter's Tarot. Haven't forgot about it for the Queens and Kings, or Kings and Queens. I may do that in a live next week to get it out of the way, to have everybody be a part of it. So I may do that because I want to finally wrap that up. And actually, people were joining the Facebook group, not necessarily for the Hoodoo Tarot Study. They were joining it for the Herb Crafters Tarot. And I'm like, that's right. I gotta do that. All right, so in Juneteenth, I'm super excited, was made a federal holiday in the United States. And I may put like a link or something in the description box for this live about the history of it. But it's Pride Month. Tomorrow is Juneteenth. It's just, yeah, I love June. I love June. And yeah, that made me happy. I mean, we still got a long ways to go in terms of race relations in the United States. Right before I left Sacramento, California, I watched on the news, this guy was lamenting, and he was in the town that I had lived in for several years in Sacramento. On the news, talking about he doesn't want his daughter to learn African American history, that it should be optional. And I'm like, shouldn't be optional. Are you kidding me? Was it optional for me to learn about European history? No. And I don't want it to be optional. It was just insulting. It was that little nitpicky kind of weird stuff going on. And so we got a long ways to go. So yeah, we got a long ways to go. That bothered me immensely right before. Like literally, it was like one of the news stories like 2 days before I got on the plane to come out here. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you saying that ignorant stuff? You know, Black history or African American history, whatever you want to call it, is not just Black history, it's U.S. history and it's world history. And there was just like this growing trend in states in the United States, like whole states wanting it to be optional, like to learn about Black or to not have to have their kids be subjected to learning about it. And I was like, that is some baloney. Like I can't. And so this is a step in the right direction because I'm hoping that we get back to learning real history. Just had to say that. Just had to say that because it bothered me. So yeah. Yes, that's right. You don't need a special deck. And that's the other thing. Sometimes I think we start looking for dark decks or decks that we think we need to have a shadow experience with. And it's like, I caution people to do that because then it grows into something bigger in the mind than it really is. Because really, it's like grandma or your mom or your aunt or your trusted girlfriend or your big sis giving you some information to help you do some reflection. What may be in your blind spots that you can't see. It's in the shadow. You don't want to make it scary. That's my thing. But I do like using the hoodoo specifically for it. Yes. She said, not optional. That's right. No, sir, not optional. That's right. I would not even ever, I would never want my kids to just get part of the history. Like, no, you need all of it. All of it. What? It bothered me. Like, I didn't talk about it so much. I don't talk about that kind of stuff normally on the channel, but Juneteenth is tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm happy. And, I know some people are like, well, that doesn't change anything. No, but I'm always about progress, right? Let's move forward. But then I had a flashback to that news story, and I'm like, and I'm still on the news Facebook feeds from Sacramento. So you know how news companies like to broadcast companies like to replay a popular, because it was popular that he was saying all this. It was like contentious, and people were like on Facebook going back and forth over it. So would recycle on my feed, and I was like, and I had to finally snooze it or whatever I did with it, and it finally stopped showing up. But I was like, that bothered me. History is history. So thank you. It is disrespectful. Don't divide it. Like, just Lord. That's how, history repeats itself. Only somebody, only one or two people are getting the information, but not everybody. So I don't know. But yeah, now we're going to get, yeah, it's not optional. It's suggested. It's not cool. I know. I was like, you're probably my neighbor down the street because we lived in the same like little town. I'm like, okay. As a white woman, I want to know true history, not sanitized version. Thank you. How can we do better if we don't learn about why we need to do better? Thank you. Hey, Aquamarine, 18. Hello. We just shooting the breeze before I do this little giveaway announcement. I'm excited. Thank you. I don't want to learn Black history. I don't want to learn the parts of American white history that make me feel bad. Yeah, it's like, let's cope. We are in this together. And yeah, thank you guys. And yeah, sorry to, but I was excited about Juneteenth and I put it as a little note like, hey, Pride, Juneteenth. And then I thought, flashback, I'm like, so like, just, yeah, that's right. No, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. So now I think we've covered everything. I'll be doing more lives unless there's some storm. We had a massive storm this morning. That was like, yeah, the power gonna stay on, right? So I could be on tonight because that island life. So we'll be doing more lives, doing more check-ins, see how everybody's doing with the Hoodoo Tarot, see how you're feeling, all that good stuff. And not just the Hoodoo Tarot, other stuff. I'm looking at the mosquito. All right, let's do this giveaway. So we have 4 winners, okay? So we're gonna have a 4th place winner, 3rd place winner, 2nd and 1st. Yay. And I asked you guys to fill out the little entry forms. Thank you so much for doing that because it helps me to just kind of succinctly have that information available. And we're going to pick. And I am following Jen's from Jen's Balance Tarot Suit, where she did the little spreadsheet formula to randomly pick the winner. All right. Are we ready? Uh-oh. Are you guys, can you see me okay? Can you see me? Just when I'm ready to announce the winner of, or the winners. The winners. Oh, I thought you did one. No? You didn't do it? It was not an entry form. It was just going to my website, filling out like it wasn't like you remember the publishing in the United States, the publishing house sweepstakes? Publishing's clearinghouse sweepstakes. It's not like that. Do you guys remember that? I don't think they do that anymore. I'd be surprised. Where you like have to put in your little entry and send it off. That's dating me. But no, it was like you go to my website and you fill out a contact form so that way I could just succinctly be able to have people's information. That's all. It wasn't. Okay, she's like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, so let's get started. I'm excited. Let me get my spreadsheet together. All right, so this is for 4th place. So 4th place and 3rd place are for video readings. Now, if the 2nd and 1st, I had to do a caveat. If the 2nd and 1st place winners that I choose, or not choose, but that are randomly drawn, if they end up wanting a video reading, and I already have it in the budget to give away 2 decks, and let's say the 3rd and 4th place winners who are designated to get the video readings, if they, you'll see what I'm saying in a minute, but in other words, 2 decks are going to be given away tonight, but there were quite a few people who wanted to do video readings with me, which, thank you. So we'll see. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's do this spreadsheet thing. Let's do it. I'm excited. So for the fourth place, oh, I had a drum over there, but let me get it. For fourth place winner for video reading, what do we got? Who's the winner? Did it do it? It's supposed to do it. I think I have to go out and go back in. See, I don't have Excel, Microsoft Excel. I have Google. Free. $3.99. And it's not as slick as Excel, so bear with me. Okay. Ooh, that's number 23. Number 23 is, how does she go? Asteria Lavender. First name's Jacqueline. Congratulations. You have won a video reading. Yay! Now, unless the second and first place winners want video readings, then you might win a deck, and then I'll have to see what's up with that. Congratulations. Oh, and if you chose a deck, Jacqueline, I'll look you up. Actually, I should just look up Lavender. Let me see what you picked. Here you are. Ah, you picked the Hoodoo Tarot, so we'll see. You picked the Hoodoo Tarot. So, Lavender. Sorry, guys. You have to see me type. Because I didn't quite, I guess I could copy and paste. Asteria Lavender. I like that. It's pretty. Asteria Lavender. Congratulations. Yay, you are fourth place winner. Now, let's go get our third place winner. Let me make sure that you can see me. Okay. Yay! Thank you, guys. Thank you for your enthusiasm for our winner. Please claim your prize, Jacqueline, but we'll talk about that in a moment. All right. Next up is third place. So let me get our third place winner. Come on. Island Life. Like she's getting a little jumpy, this one, this internet situation. Number 39. Oh my goodness, this is Orsi. Orsi from Dragorsi's Tarot. Congratulations. Yay. Congratulations. She was just featured on, and I was having internet issues that day, on my Getting to Know with Abundant Life Tarot. She's my first feature, and it was such a delight, Orsi, to hang out with you. So I don't think you're on tonight, but if you happen to watch the replay, you won third place randomly like that with this cool, well, it's a spreadsheet formula. I can't say it's Excel because I'm doing my Google. Dragorsi's Tarot. You got a reading with me. All right, second prize and then first prize are for the decks that you guys chose. Readings, then we gotta go to plan B. All right, this is for second prize. Second prize. No, oh. Nope, I went too far. 13, lucky 13. Let's see what 13 is. Oh, let's see. Jennifer Miller. She's Jennifer Miller on YouTube and Facebook, and Bird0814 on Instagram. Congratulations. You have won a deck. I'm going to see which deck. Let's see. Didn't like that. Well, duh. I'm misspelling her name. Oh, there she is. The Hoodoo Tarot. You won the Hoodoo. You got a Hoodoo Tarot. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Perfecto. So she picked a deck. Put that here, Miss Jennifer Miller. You have won a deck. The Hoodoo Tarot. All right. First place, last but not least. And let me make sure the StreamYard is working. Yay. You guys are awesome. Okay. First place winner. Let's go. Let's see who this is. You guys are great, by the way. Hanging in here with me. All right. Okay, come on. Giveaway. Let's see who it is. Okay, how did she go by? Uh-oh. Hold on. Little malfunction. It felt like I think it picked the same person. And I'm like, no, can't do that. Can't do that. Hold on. Okay, there. Number 9. Oh, hey, Emily's Tarot Magic. YouTube. I know that because I subscribe. Congratulations. However, I just was going through all the entries today, and I think that she picked a reading. So, and I already have planned to give away 2 decks. So let me see. Here she is. Congratulations, Emily. And she did pick a video reading. But since she won first place, I can do the video reading for her and then circle back to one of the 3rd or 4th place winners to give y'all one of the decks. Because congratulations, Emily, Emily's Tarot Magic. You won the first place, and you won a reading with yours truly, a video reading. So let me put that here so I don't forget. And then I got to go back and see what we do on that. Okay. I might have to do a random little drawing between the 3rd and 4th place. I won't bore you guys with that. I'll just let the winners know. Okay. Emily's Magic. Yay, guys. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you all for entering the giveaway. I love doing giveaways. It's so much fun for me, and it's, yeah, look out for more because I love giving y'all stuff. So there will be more, and your odds are actually pretty good because I think I only had 46 entries. Oh, I mean, it's good little turnout for me, but it wasn't like, I mean, your odds are heightened if I'm picking 4 or 5 winners. So stay tuned. There will be more. There will be more. There will be more. Congratulations. Hey. Right on. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being so lovely like you always are. Oh, thank you. You are the best, my friend. Y'all just make me want to do fun things with y'all. So I don't know. It's mutual. I gain things from you all, like camaraderie, fun, sharing, and then I want to be able to somehow return the love. So no problem. Thank you all for participating. And like I said, please participate in future ones because I love doing this so much. As you can see, I'm a geek out. I'm a nerd. I'm like, oh, a spreadsheet. Let me just figure out a way to incorporate that into the giveaway. So yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. It's you know, each of you, all the folks who are in here, you guys are awesome to me. And on the replay, folks, I'm not forgetting on my replay peeps. Thank you too. Anyone who's watching the channel, supporting the channel, and being a part of my journey. I'm at a loss for words sometimes because I learn and gain so much. I don't have a cable TV thing. I used to have cable TV and watch TV all the time. I just watch YouTube now. Look at that mosquito sitting there. Can't wait to get him. You're gonna die. See, I'm so bad. Every creature should live, but not ones that suck my blood. Sorry. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. I appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with me. It's Friday night here. And like I said, this is my favorite way of doing my Friday night. So good to be here with all of you. So that's it, guys. Yes, there will be more videos coming. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. I am in the Facebook group. I'm very active there. I'm trying to be more active on Instagram and going to be doing a couple of lives to, get that community, charged up and fired up for, our tarot study and just tarot in general. And here on YouTube. So reach out. I love hearing from you. Always, always. So if that's it, I think that we're going to wrap this thing up. And yes, you tell your family I said hi too. Tell your family. I will definitely tell my hubs and my daughter. She's out of school as of yesterday. And let me tell you, I'm thrilled. But that's dangerous for me because y'all know I'm going to be trying to sleep in when I don't need to be sleeping in. Getting up. So thank you. You have a wonderful Juneteenth as well. Go America for doing that. I was hoping that that would happen, and it did. I like when we manifest that. So, all right, guys, love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for dealing with my internet snafus, and hopefully next time, each time, I'm learning a little bit more. I'm learning a little bit more on which way works. Clearly, my laptop is the better way. The phone, no. Laptop better. So yeah, next time it'll be better. I'm manifesting that. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, thank you. I will. Tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to get some rest. All right. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful night.